activities, basically they are extensions of human mobility. They are different ways that we human beings have developed in order to get around Earth and all of Earth's wonderful terrains. We're enthusiastic about these activities. That's why we've listed them here. The other activities are activities such as ballet and dance, where essentially mobility has been made into an art form. Now, the reason that around the institutes we're enthusiastic about these activities, and we would like you to consider them for your children, is because these activities do not pit man against man or woman against woman. They pit we human beings against our environment. And by putting us against our environment, it creates real life problems, real problem-solving situations that we need to solve for ourselves. We believe if there's ever going to be a higher level of brain development, a level 8, and perhaps a higher level of mobility that will go along with level 8, it will come about because we human beings have overcome, who knows, perhaps all of the beautiful terrains of Earth, which we kind of have already done, or who knows, maybe needing to overcome environments off of Earth's surface where we learn how to survive and thrive and develop in those particular environments. The other nice thing about these activities is that they can be done by an individual themselves, or they can be done by a team of people working together. But if they're done by a team of people working together, it isn't one team of people working to knock out the brains of another team of people. It's one team of people working together to happily and successfully get themselves through an experience safely and joyfully.
One of the reasons to teach my children gymnastics was for better balance. I also wanted my children to have more flexibility. And I wanted them to develop poise and grace. And this goes along with gymnastics. So I think there's a lot of benefits with gymnastics in those three areas. Balance in particular, I remember the first time I put them on a balance beam, it was hard for them. But then after a while, they were just walking on it like it was nothing, like it was so easy for them. My children love gymnastics. They could do it every day if I let them. They really have a lot of fun with gymnastics. And, you know, Shanae says, I'm going to be a gymnast, but Shanae says that about everything. And with gymnastics, I started very slowly. I wasn't a gymnast myself, so I had to learn first to be able to teach them. And we started simple. You know, I really didn't think my children would be as advanced as they are in gymnastics. You know, I thought gymnastics is great for them to learn, but I had no idea that they were going to come this far along. You know, we started with front rolls, and I thought that was great. And when they did a front roll and they could do it perfectly, I was thrilled. And then it was easy to progress as long as I progressed slowly and learned the movement myself first. Then I was able to give it to them. Well, I think by doing gymnastics, I think it's gotten them in terrific shape. And being in terrific shape, I think their health has definitely improved. I've seen tremendous things in their coordination, how they carry themselves. They look better, they breathe better. They're just physically beautiful to look at. And I think this has a direct line from the gymnastics. Well, I would say first to a mother who wanted to teach her child gymnastics, have the right equipment, mats for the floor, be dressed the proper way, make sure that you stretch before you do any of the activities, and start slowly and build your way up. And I think that there's nothing but success that can come out of that. Well, with Shanae from birth, because I started her creeping, I took a crawling track to the hospital with me for Shanae and Ariel, my third and fourth child. Before that, prior to that, with the twins, I didn't really know about the program until they were about 15 months old. So I would have to say that with my first children, the twins, I started around 15 months old when I had taken the course and learned, you know, the mobility, you know, what it was all about. And that's when I started them. I think I've done everything. We started with creeping and crawling and brachiation, running, walking, swimming, gymnastics, all the way up to ballet. I don't think there's anything on that program I haven't done with my children. There's quite a few winter activities that we do. Besides, you know, the regular gymnastics and swimming and things like that, we also have done ice skating and rollerblading that we do all year round.